All right, Josiah. So today we're going to talk about video games, and we learned today in the Watchtower about Daniel, who played violent and demonic video games.
As he got older.
Yep. You know how old he was when he first started playing video games?
A decade old.
Yeah, he was 10 years old. And sometimes he would play video games for up to how many hours?
15.
15 hours a day.
That means the message didn't quite get through. But the parent can see that he is not following the rules.
He's not following the rules, yes, exactly. He's spending way too much time playing video games. 15 hours a week is a lot.
And that's why some children need parental controls to limit their playing time. But parental controls has the option to restrict access to changing the passcode. Example, to get into your thing.
Okay, so tell the audience today about the parental controls and what does it mean, the ratings and all that.
Anyways, let's talk about the ratings before we get into the parental controls, which I hate.
Okay.
Hang on. We'll return in a moment. All right, I'm back. Anyways, so starting off with video games, E means everyone, and doesn't have any sub ratings, no language, no violence, no adult situations, and no suggested dialogue. But E10 plus contains some violence, some adult situations, some language, and some suggested dialogue. And T means it's for teens, meaning it contains intense violence, strong coarse language, strong adult situations,
Ooh.
and high suggested dialogue.
Okay, that's the kind we don't like to play, right?
For intense. But going on to the M. But M means mature, and it indicates that the game may be unsuitable for viewers under 17. And yes, contains all these suggested dialogues. Sub-ratings. But, last but not least, adult rated means anybody under 18 will not be admitted to play the game. Which means it's for adults only. No children or teens permitted.
Wow, so we really got to be careful when we play our video games, right? We got to make sure.
Anyway, I got it. Hang on, we'll return to the video shortly. For movie ratings and TV ratings.
Okay.
All
well,
right.
Parents, as you can see clearly, that there are ratings for video games that you may not be aware.
Anyways, go.
So hang on a second. So which one do you play with? What ratings are you allowed to play with?
So, for video games.
Yeah. So right now, how old are you?
E and E10 plus.
Because you're how old?
12.
Okay. What about violent video games? Do you like to play with those?
Those are for graphic violence. That's for people that are 17 or 18.
And do you play with those?
No, because those are rated M or adult.
And what about demonic games?
Demonic games, absolutely not.
Okay.
Because that's also rated adult or mature.
All right. We have to be careful with that at any age.
Yes.
Right?
Anyway.
Violent games ain't good for any age, right?
Yes. For example, now for the movie ratings, the G rating, that's also similar to TVG. But for example, a PG rating indicates that the program. A PG rating means some material may not be suitable for children.
What does PG mean?
Some material may not be suitable for children.
What does the letters P and G mean?
Parental guidance.
And what does G mean?
Well, that's similar to the TVG rating, and it indicates that a program. And we'll talk about that later.
So G stands for general audience.
Yes, like
anyone can see it. It's a good, healthy movie.
TVG too.
TVG, okay. What else do
which
we
we're
have?
gonna talk about TVG later in the TV ratings. Anyways, the PG-13 rating indicates that some material may be unsuitable for viewers under 13.
Oh, okay.
An R rating indicates that the movie is restricted. Parents need to decide whether children under 17 should see this film. A full listing of movie and television ratings can be found at Comcast.com/parental controls.
Okay.
Anyways,
Okay.
NC-17 is always similar to the adult rated.
What's that stand for?
No children 17.
So children, this children 16, he can see it because
No.
it's not 17 yet.
No, that means no one 17 and under are allowed to see the NC-17 movie.
Okay, that's
Have to be an adult.
Okay.
And will contain some horror, for example. 100 Tears.
What's that?
It's a 2007 movie that is rated NC-17.
What's it called?
100 Tears.
100 Years?
Yes, it's rated NC-17. You have to be 18. Not 17 or under.
Oh, okay.
18.
Because there's a song called 96 Tears, which I like. We'll play that later.
Okay, anyways.
96 Tears?
Now for the television ratings. A TVG
Wow.
rating. Now,
Kind of ratings.
well, let's do the Y and Y7 first. TVY does not contain words like stupid or idiot.
Okay. And those
While
are the
TV
words
while
we should be using.
while TVY7 contains these words,
Wow.
which needs a subrating called feared language, but doesn't contain the F word, but contains words like stupid or idiot. Also contains fantasy violence.
Oh, that's where you got the word stupid the other day? When you got grounded for using the word?
Or, well, let's just focus on the TV ratings. Anyway, for a TVY7 rating means that's for older children, 7 or older.
Okay.
And it will contain some fantasy violence and fear language, like stupid or idiot.
Okay.
While TVY does not, because stupid and idiot is inappropriate for young children. Now, a TVG rating indicates that a program is suitable for a general audience and contains no strong language, violence, or sexual content, or as a TV and MAB rating indicates that a program may be unsuitable for viewers under 17. But TV14 rating, of course, it may be suitable. It may be directed only for people who are 14 or older. But TVPG is similar to the PG rating.
Okay.
And now for the parental controls.
Oh boy.
So
There's more.
for the voice remote on Xfinity, those are for people who have Xfinity at home or Comcast. So if you on your voice remote say parental controls, then enter your PIN or create a PIN. And parental controls gives you access to all the locks in one place. Select either movie or TV rating locks. And this lets you lock whatever movie or TV rating you want. So select the movie rating you want to lock, highlight it, and press OK Select. The lock icon appears to the next to the levels you choose. Note that more severe ratings are automatically locked. So if you lock NC-17, movies rated adult are also locked, but G through R remain unlocked. You can also be precise when locking shows by using TV content locks.
Alright, buddy.
This lets you lock specific content like language, violence, suggested dialogue, or adult situations. For example, you can leave shows with a TV-14 rating unlocked, but block shows with a TV-14 level of violence. Just pick TV content locks, then choose which types of content to lock. Each option has its own setup page where you can set locks for the individual bases of content. Press OK Select to lock the content level. You can also hide titles of TV, MA, NC-17, and adult rated programs that appear in the television listing. So select Safety Browse, then either select Low, Medium, or High Safety. And these titles are replaced with the words Parental Controlled Program, and the descriptions are replaced with the words hidden by parental controls. When recording a blocked program, the TV screen is black and there is no audio. The program can't be seen or heard while it's recording, and it can't be viewed later without the proper pin. And of course, you were able to lock the program after it's recorded with back in the day. But this time, you can't because you already locked it.
Okay, I think we get the point, Pops. Thank you so much. The important thing is that there are ratings for games, and there are ratings for TV shows, and there are ratings for movies.
But there's more. While TV content locks do not lock on-demand programs, even though those are television programs, you can always lock on-demand programs using rating locks.
Okay, that's good to know. Thank you for giving us all that wealth of information that you had. Somehow you locked it up in your head.
Yes, and to those who locked your parents out of parental controls, you kids are smart. That I also locked my mom out of the parental controls.
Yes, and we're gonna be talking about that because that's not something that you should be doing. All right, we don't have to use that for you because you pretty much, you know what's right and wrong. But even with that, there are a lot of new games that come out there that are
either rated mature or adult.
Or not appropriate. It doesn't. We Josiah, as Christians, we don't let the world determine to us what their ratings are. Okay?
Yes.
So I mean, it's good to have these ratings so we can kind of guide ourselves to what games we want to buy and purchase, what movie we want to watch. But we have our own Bible trained conscience that we want to use so that when we choose these games and everything, we're careful. We want to make sure that you play appropriate games and your associations. So a lot of these people in these video games, you don't know who they are. You don't know where they're from. You don't know they can disguise themselves as kids, but they could be adults.
But I found one more thing. There's also time limits to limit people's playing times, especially day and time locks to limit TV time.
Right.
For example, if you can only play an hour per day.
Right. So we give you time, right?
But there can also be access to set playtime limits individually. For example, more time on the weekends.
Right. And we do that with you, right? We let you play in the morning, a little bit in the afternoon. We give you extra time. And you think we're being fair with you?
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Bobby.
So this is me. Before we end the video, make sure you like and follow. And this is us. Over and out.
Us meaning who? What's your name?
Jogo Studios and Paco Productions. Now this is us. Over and out. Peace out.
Adios.
Adios.